Good morning, everybody. Today I'm here with a presentation on the building blocks of academic writing, mechanics, and best practices. Here are the academic information, table of content. The research question is how do writing mechanics like a grammar, spelling, punctuation, and formatting influence the clarity of professionalism of academic writing? And what are the key difference between the academic and non-academic writing styles in terms of structure and language use? How does knowledge of grammar fundamentals improve sentence structure and coherence in academic work? And what common mechanical errors do students make in academic writing, and how can they be avoided? Hypothesis is student who understand writing mechanics will produce clearer and more professional academic test. Proper application of grammar rules like a subject verb agreement, pronoun agreement, tense consistency significantly improves academic writing quality. Awareness of common spelling and capitalization rules reduce mechanical errors in academic assignments. Following standardization for formatting and citation guideline enhance the academic credibility of written work. Starting the introduction, what are the first is the what are the writing mechanics? So writing mechanics are the technical aspects of writing that ensure clarity, consistency, and professionalism in academic work. So in this, we can find the spelling and word usage. So first is we it should be a correct spelling, proper word choice, and avoiding homophones confusion. Then second is the grammar and sentence structure. So as we all know that subject verb agreement, common rules, grammar rules, we all know that subject verb agreement, pronoun usage, verb tense consistency, sentence completeness. So there is these are should be there in our writing, whether it is a research or thesis or dissertation, or it can be helpful in our university exam as well. And then punctuation and capitalization, so proper use of commas, periods, semicolons, colons, quotation marks, and apostrophes, capital letters for proper nouns and titles. And then formatting and style convention, what it includes. So margins and spacing requirements, font selection and size, heading hierarchy, citations, and format. Then academic versus non-academic writing. So in this, we can find the difference between the academic writing and non-academic writing. So whether we can write the thesis or research or dissertation or anything, so we have to keep in mind this kind of this information, that formal tone and language it should be there, evidence-based arguments, structure, organization, citations and references, objective perspectives, and specialized terminology. And then if we use non-academic writing, so there should be a conversational tone, day-to-day life, we can this use this. Then personal opinion, flexible structure, limited citations, subjective viewpoint, and common vocabulary. Then grammar fundamentals. So there are the three essential rules which highlight, or we can say that we can use in our writing, that the subject verb agreement, the subject and verb must agree in a number. The data are comprehensive, the data is comprehensive. We cannot say that the data is comprehensive, because the data is more than more than one, so the data are comprehensive. Then second is the pronouns antecedent agreement, so pronoun must match their antecedents in a number and gender, so each students completed their works. So we cannot say that each student completed his works. These are the very basic information, but very essential, these rules we can use in our research writing. Then third is the verb tense consistency. Maintain consistent verb tense throughout your writing unless time shift. So for the example, Smith 2020 argued that climate change affects biodiversity. So we have to maintain our consistency for this. Then common spelling pitfalls. So homophones. So there, there, its effect, principles. So these are the different spelling as well as different pronunciation as well as the different meaning. So in this we can find that their possessive showing the possessiveness. The students submitted their assignments on time. There is place or accession, so the library is over there. There are the three main findings in the study, and they are, so contraction of they are avoiding academic writing. So this you in this you can find that they are conducting research. So this is the informal tone, but in the better tone we can say that they are conducting research. So this should be avoid in our academic writing. And then commonly confusing words like a compliment, accept, advise. So in this complement is something that completes or enhances. So qualitative data complement quantitative findings, and these two theory complement each other. And then complement that praise or flattery, so the viewer complement the methodology. So these common words or common pronunciation we can make the confusing in our writing. Then American versus British. So organize, color. So in this American, we can use the, this is the or versus our endings. In the American, there should be a or at the last word, and in British, our, the use in the last word, that color, favor, honor, behavior. And then context matters. So spell checkers don't catch homophones because they are all correctly spelled, were just used in the wrong context. The team submitted their findings. Spell check won't catch this. The team submitted their findings. Then capitalization rules. So proper noun, name of specific people, place, organization. So capitalization as much as important in the writing as well. Like example, Harvard University, Dr. Johnson's New York. So the noun, the first letter should be a capital. Then titles, academic and professional titles before names. Then Professor Smith, President Lincoln. Then first word, beginning of a sentence, and the direct quotations. The study began, she said, results vary. Major words in titles capitalize, main words in heading, not articles, propositions. But the example, the effect of climate change on biodiversity. Then formatting best practices. The first is margins and spacing. So we know we have to keep in mind that the basic these margins, 1 inch margins all around, and this font selection, times New Roman, and then this heading and section. So hierarchical structure, H1, H2, this, and descriptive titles we have to maintain. Then citation, we have to follow the style guide like a APA, ML, and Chicago. In text citation for all sources, completed references list. Then common mistakes to avoid, to like run on sentence without proper punctuation. So we have to maintain this, we have to avoid this kind of mistakes. We have to use the proper punctuation mark, proper grammar, verb, subject, verb agreement, and everything. Then sentence fragments lacking subject, verb, passive voice. Then consistent formatting and style missing or incorrect citations, wordiness, and redundancy. Then first person pronouncing the formal writing, and then contractions. Also this, as I mentioned earlier, that do not versus don't, like this. Here I conclude my presentation. In conclusion, mastering the mechanics of academic writing is essential for effective scholarly communication. Throughout this presentation, we have explored the fundamental buildings blocks, grammar and sentence structure, punctuation and capitalization, spelling and word usage, and formatting conventions. These mechanics are not merely technical requirements; they are the foundation upon which clear, credible, and professional academic writing is built. By understanding the distinction between academic and non-academic writing, avoiding common errors, and following systematic writing process of planning, drafting, revising, editing, and proofreading as well. So like you can significantly enhance the quality of your work. And remember that excellence is academic writing is achieved through consistent practice and attention to detail. Here is my learning outcome that define writing mechanics and explain their importance in academic writing, differentiate between the academic and non-academic writing, then apply grammar fundamentals in such as a subject verb agreement, identify the correct common spelling, punctuation, and capitalization errors, implement proper formatting conventions, including heading, fonts, and spacing and citation styles, and recognize and avoid common academic writing mistakes such as um, run on sentences and inconsistent formatting, and produce clear, coherent, and professionally structured academic writing. These are my references. Here I put the further information like this. Both the YouTube video you have to must watch for the your further and more information for the academic writing and mechanics of writing. And thank you so much. Now you are free to ask question.
My question is, how do writing mechanics contribute to academic ethics beyond just technical correctness?
uh, Mechanics of writing supports academic ethics, academic ethics to this or writer show their ideas perfectly and present their ideas and you also show that from where this information come from, and give the original citation to the author, which is which is prove that avoid the plagiarism as well. So this and also this prevents the misunderstanding and representation of the style. So this academic ethics is contribute to the mechanics of writing.
So my question is, how can writing mechanic influence the interpretation of researcher findings, even when the research itself is strong?
uh, Mechanics of writing is influence. Mechanics of writing is important, but even the research finding is strong. It seems it seems too confusing if they are not using proper grammar, that subject verb agreement, and punctuations like a commas, periods. So it may be it may confusing and misunderstanding to the readers as well. This We have to use proper grammar structure, punctuations, then avoid this kind of mistakes in our writing, so it help to show the better work. So yes, this is from my side. Thank you so much.